Hello, my name is Bill. I'm the pastor at Friedens Lutheran Church in Gibsonville, North Carolina. Thank you for joining me on this Good Friday. It's a time for devotion and reflection. So naturally, I'm thinking about Jesus being crucified, but I'm thinking about it in a particular way. And that particular angle I'm coming at it from is to say, if you have the power to save yourself, don't you do it? I mean, isn't that the wisest possible thing to do? For instance, if you know your condition is pre-diabetic, pre-hypertensive, you have weight to lose, the wise person goes ahead and makes adjustments to their diet. They begin to exercise. They begin to take extra care of themselves. Maybe they have a doctor or medical kind of person help monitor them, look at their blood work, do the things necessary to make it so that you're healthier and so that you're stronger. In a way, you're saving yourself because you have the power to choose to make choices that actually benefit you. So it's normal for us to exercise that kind of wisdom in saving ourselves, especially when we have the power to do so. Now, here's Jesus. He's going to be crucified. He has the power to save himself. In another gospel, we're in the Gospel of Luke, in another gospel, he talks about having the kind of power where he can call down legions of angels to defend him. And yet, Jesus chooses something else. Jesus exercises a different kind of wisdom. For us, our wisdom would be to know the right thing to do and by our own power to do it. Jesus is exercising God's wisdom. And godly wisdom says, yes, indeed, you do, Jesus, have the power to come down from the cross. But that's not the plan. True wisdom lies in following God's will, God's wishes. True wisdom begins with the fear of the Lord. So what does Jesus do? Jesus exercises godly wisdom and stays on the cross. And I think as I was thinking about it further here in the Gospel of Luke chapter 23, I was absolutely amazed. He not only suffers the indignity of being crucified and dying a criminal, but then the soldiers gamble for his clothing, so he's insulted. And then further, the leaders mock him from the cross. He's up there on the cross, and they're at the base of the cross, and they're mocking him, calling him, oh, you're a king, save yourself. So he's mocked. So he's insulted, he's mocked, and then here's the kicker. Here's where I'd be most tempted to use my power to come down from the cross if I were in Jesus' place. There is a criminal that's crucified beside him, and that criminal tempts him. He says, save yourself and us. It's a temptation. It's back there in the chapter where the devil's tempting all over again. Can you imagine having the power to come down from the cross and save yourself and choosing the other way? So Jesus is insulted and he's mocked and he's tempted, but at the end of it all, he says, Father, into your hands I commend my spirit, and he breathed his last. Jesus won. Jesus won because he saw God's will through to the very end, exercising the greatest wisdom of all. I am amazed. And so we stand in awe of the cross. We stand in awe of Jesus our Lord, who died on the cross so that we might be forgiven every time we have tempted God and every time we have mocked God, every time we have insulted God. Jesus died so that you and I might walk in a right relationship with God. These are just a few things I'm thinking about as I'm working through this Good Friday. And I pray it's a Good Friday for you also, that you take time to meditate upon the cross, what Jesus' death on it means to you. Thank you so much for joining me for this time of devotion. I'm hoping that you'll check out other devotions. You can go to friedens.church, Friedens.church, to check those things out. Thank you once again for joining me, and may God bless you.